Hello YouTube, it's Sarah, you can call me Pixie. Today we're kind of talking about a September TBR, but this is a very tentative TBR. It's going to depend on what I'm willing to read from my own books and what is available from my library. September is also Battleathon, which I have joined. I am on the Green Dragon team. And we have my little dude. I actually got this in Austin on a work trip. Anyways, I will leave a link to the announcement video for Battleathon. The readathon is hosted by Mel Lenore Reads. The first week of the readathon is just kind of bonding with your dragon, so no necessarily urgency to read. You can still read as many books as you want to, or that you can. For those that can probably get through more than one book in a week, that is not me apparently this year. We are struggling. We are on the struggle bus in terms of our reading this year. But, oh, and then I didn't grab, okay. So the first week is bonding with your dragon. On the green team, the prompt for that is to read a book that takes place in school or with some kind of learning element, and I did not grab the book I'm going to be reading for that. That one is an owned book. Hold on one sec. I am going to read the next installment of Fruits Basket. I am on volume 5, I believe, so the kids are all school age, so there is some bits of this that will take place in the school, and the rest of it is kind of at home, but so there is a school element to this. I may even read the next volume, I don't know, we shall see. But the other bit of this readathon for weeks 2, 3, and 4 is to kind of battle it out amongst the other dragons. The second week is just kind of a placement, and the points you earn are basically from your team bonus. There's also a few other like bonding bonus reads, but you can only do those once. Otherwise, the bulk of the points is coming from how many stars you give your reads. So you really want to find those 5-star reads, the books that will just knock your socks off. So this is kind of a TBR / 5-star prediction. I even have a few 4-star prediction books. No, I will not be reading all of these. This is a total of 9 books. Plus this one brings us to 10. I don't know that I will be reading 10 books in the month of September. I don't think I have that kind of free time available. Anyways, without further ado, the first 5-star prediction, The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. I am not sure I really need to say a whole lot about this book or this series. The Daevabad series, I think, is the name of it. Daevabad trilogy, something like that. It's been a popular book around the booktube and book sphere community, so that is on my list. The next 5-star prediction is Foundry Side by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is the first book of another series. I think it's just the Foundry Side series. I've heard a lot about this. I started reading it forever ago for a different readathon and never finished it. I got like 2% into it, started it on a walk, never got back to it for the readathon, and then I never picked it up again somehow. Probably one of those times where I had like 5 or something books going at once and I just skipped right over it or something. Payback's a Witch by Lana Harper is another possibility for what I hope to be a 5-star. I actually got this as a gift a while back from my family, and I haven't read it yet. I've kind of been saving it for like Halloween time, and we're kind of there-ish somewhat, so why not, you know? And I might read this in the second week since points are a factor, but not a large factor, since it's just, the second week is just determining who you're going to battle against. But we'll see. And this next one, I am very excited for. The World We Make by N.K. Jemisin. This is the second book in what I think is a duology for The City We Became. I don't know what she's calling the duology, but this is like the next book in that world, and I very much loved The City We Became, and so I'm very excited to see this, how this continues. And since I gave The City We Became 5 stars, I'm expecting this one to be 5 stars. This last one, I put it in the 5-star category. I'm not sure that it will actually get to a 5-star. I'm kind of more hoping it's a 5-star. This one was pure off the title. I found it kind of scrolling, and am very interested. Just off the title alone. Murder Your Employer by Rupert Holmes. I'm struggling to read my writing. Yeah, I thought that was just kind of funny. I'm hoping there's some humor or hilarity element to it or something, and it's not just like, I don't know, slashing each other's back kind of thing, stabbing everyone in the back. I've heard some good things about Charlaine Harris in the Suki Stackhouse series. The book I came across that my library has is not in the Suki Stackhouse series, but it is by Charlaine Harris, so I'm putting this at a 4-star, maybe kind of hoping it's on the same level as the Suki Stackhouse books. And that one is An Easy Death. And we will see, if I read it, how it compares to this 4-star prediction. The Dawn Chorus by Samantha Shannon is a continuation of a series I started a while ago, checking out the books from my library. I believe this one was one of the novellas in the series, so it should be short and quick and easy to get through, but I'm only predicting it to be a 4-star. I think I gave the first book for the Bone Season 5 stars, but I think I only gave the others I've read 3 or 4. So I'm putting this one out of 4, hoping it hits the 4-star. And last but certainly not least is what I'm told is a standalone, Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. Heard some good things about this. It sounds like something I would enjoy, so hoping to enjoy it and that it's at least a 4-star. It'll be awesome if it comes in at a 5-star, but hoping for at least a 4-star. And so those are some of the books that are possibilities, because it also depends on what is actually available when I'm ready to read the books from the library. I didn't want to check anything out when I was kind of skimming through, because I can only check books out for 3 weeks at a time, and by the time I'm ready to read them, they would have been coming due. So I'd start them and either have to hope that there's no other holds on them to renew them, or, you know, just kind of do what I did and hope they're available when I'm ready to read them. So these are some options that I am hoping to get to in the month of September. Are you joining Battleathon? What team are you? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you next week. with a new video. TTFN!